Ugh. Are you guys looking for the best budget linear? Well, in this video, we might be looking at just that. Today, we'll be talking about the Gateron Yellows, but before we get into it, I need to give some disclaimers. Please be aware that I am a person with my own opinions and tastes. This means that I won't be able to give you guys an objective review because this whole hobby is based on personal preference. However, I will try my hardest. The Gateron Yellow has been a crowd favorite and given the title of King of Budget Linears. It sits at a very affordable 25 cents per Switch, which is at the very low end of prices, especially when compared to Gateron Black Inks at 70 cents per Switch or the Telios V2s at $1 per Switch. This doesn't mean that they skimp on quality though, as the stem is made out of palm, the top housing is made out of a polycarbonate nylon mix, and the bottom housing is straight nylon. This combo is only featured in my version of the Gateron Yellows. The other variants differ in material and look, however, don't have that much different in sound and feel. My specific version is the KS-8 variant, or the one with the clear top, and I got them from Banggood along with the GK68X. Speaking about the feel, these switches aren't called the Kings for nothing. Unlubed, these switches have very little scratch, comparable to the stock Gateron Inks and H1 linears I have with me. Lubing and filming these transforms the typing experience into a premium one. They are buttery smooth and feel great. I would put them just a little under the smoothness and feel of a Gateron Black Ink and H1 linear. The weight of these switches is 63.5 grams. This is a middle ground for most switches, with Cherry MX Browns at just 55 grams and Gateron Black Inks at 70 grams. I prefer a little heavier of a switch, with inks being one of my favorites, so the bottom out on the Gateron Yellows seem a little premature and definitely harsh, but that's probably just for me. The stem wobble on these is excellent too, especially when filmed. Here's a wobble test. Hey guys, this is the totally unscripted wobble test. Yeah. Okay, so here's stock. Up, down, it's pretty good. And then side to side, worse, you can actually see the housing itself moving around as I do this. So I don't know, kind of pretty meh. This is Lubed+Filmed. Side to side, much better. There's no housing wobble. Up and down, really good too. So pretty solid Lubed+Filmed. Stock, there's a lot of movement. So yeah, there we go. Sound is definitely the Switch's downfall. They don't sound the best, but definitely not the worst. Not lubed, these sound quite cheap and hollow. It doesn't matter if the board was packed with foam, these switches didn't sound very good. Lubing and filming these with Crytox 205G0 and random Amazon switch films helped a lot, but not enough to make these great sounding switches, as they still sounded cheap and hollow, even on the GK68. Roll the typing tests. To wrap this video up, these switches are definitely a great budget option, if not the best. However, I can't give these switches that title until I review the Akko series of switches that just recently launched. I think that these are a must-buy for anyone that values feel over all else, as feel is definitely the Switch's strong suit. Sound, however, is an issue for me. I don't value one side of a Switch more than the other, so a well-rounded Switch is definitely in my fancy. These are the definition of not well-rounded because of the lackluster sound. The hollowness definitely keeps these Switches and the GK68 that I have to give them a home from being into my rotation. Also, definitely watch other people's reviews of these Switches. Anyway, I hope you liked the video and don't forget to like or subscribe. See ya!